Everyone, welcome back to Jit Geek and welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us. Been a few weeks since we've done one of these, but yeah, glad to be back on, and hopefully we can finish the capturing, start and finish the capturing in the Calmlands today. Appreciate everyone's love and support for the channel and the content and the challenge. It's been it's been a busy few weeks, but we're back. We've got a fresh lick of paint on the thumbnail. We've got some additional details in the description, and I've updated the overlay as well to include some additional details. So thanks for all the feedback we've had recently around the challenge. It's been it's been fantastic. So hopefully things are a bit clearer, and hopefully things are a bit easier to follow for those new to the challenge. If you join us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. Smash the like button if you're enjoying the content so far. And if you join us on the VOD, great to have you with us. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the content. Hope you enjoy the challenge. Check out the rest of the content we've got going on as well. And yeah, hopefully, to be fair, the reason I've not been doing so many streams is partly because we're getting the office renovated. So I have to stream downstairs, and it's kind of in the middle of the living room. So it's a bit difficult to to get on stream, so I do it kind of when the wife's not in. So be on for a couple of hours today. Hopefully we can get the capturing done in that time. I know Marlborough's going to take the piss, but yeah, that's probably going to take about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour it's took. But we are starting from attempt number 25, and that's because during the events of episode 29, which was up to attempt number 24, we actually lost out to a Marlborough, and we didn't take the risk-free approach, and that's the lesson I've learned going into this. So we've started from our save state in Macalania. I actually couldn't get us to where we finished after Natus, so this is going to be the save state going forward. But the only thing that we have that we didn't have previously before Natus is this 5% on Yuna. Everything else, including all the items, etc., have been kind of tracked back as to what we had at the point of Natus, because the previous save state that we were using actually took us all the way up to Defender X, or the save state before Defender X. But I actually think this is a better save state to start from. Partly because we've done so much challenge up until this point. I think it's, it's just a bit fairer. There will be a point, though, and I guarantee this on the channel, there will be a point that I will be doing this challenge without save states. And I truly believe that it's possible. And I truly believe we can do this without save states. So we'll see when we get there. But for now, we need to prep our characters to get people into overdrive. We need to get some characters into SOS. Some characters we need to survive. So let's see where we go. Let me know about the audio if you are joining us in the chat on live. Please, it's been a few weeks since I have done one of these live streams. So, any kind of feedback would be great, please. If I'm too loud, if the game's too loud. But I've got things kind of set to minus decibels on the desktop and standard audio on the mic. So hopefully things are coming in okay. I'm just going to do a quick look about just to see if we've got the chests and stuff. Excelente. Yeah, we've got that. What we need to do then, we need to prepare ourselves for Macalania Woods. So let's get the ×4 on, and we can do this pretty sharpish. Then we can go into the Calmlands, and we can then start looking at doing some capturing. But first, we need to get Kimahri and Riku into SOS, so we can survive the Calmlands, but also so we can start capturing as well. Now, what we need is only Tidus with the first strike and Yuna with initiative is going to be enough. So we can tech Auron off, because Auron's technically going to be our capturer. what we need is my man in Sleep Strike and Ice Ward. I think initially we need Riku in Null Frost, and I think we need her in Slayer. Hang on, because we've got... So we can guarantee an Ice Flan, because we've got an Overdrive. Good evening, Big Baby J. How are you, my man? Great to see you on the chat. Thanks for checking us out tonight. I'm thinking Riku wouldn't have had an Overdrive. So let me see if I can actually change that before we go into Macalania. Right. Riku, Overdrive. No. Okay. Because I've had to edit the save, you see, so what I might just have to do is use an Overdrive and put her into like Stoic or something. Excuse me. If I can change it in battle, then I will. So we'll set up so I haven't got an Overdrive for Riku, but if we need to use it, we will, and we'll just figure something out. Because actually, technically, I'm just going to just bear with me. BBJ30, great to see you, man. Hope things with the health are okay. Good luck with the chemotherapy. It's not nice. I've had some family friends and some family members go through that as well. So you got the love and support from this channel, man. Great to see you still streaming, though. Great to see you still. You've got that great personality about you. So yeah, good luck with that today. Hope it goes well. Right, I'm just going to take a look at a previous video, because it's actually something I've overlooked, which is who would have had an Overdrive at the end of the Natus fight. So just bear with me. Let's just have a look. So Riku wouldn't have had one. And just speed this up. Auron didn't have one. Yuna didn't have one. Okay, so Auron, Yuna, Riku. After Natus. Right. If we can change these in battle, we will. Thanks, man. No, I appreciate you checking out the challenge today. Right, let's get set up for... Would Kamari have had an Overdrive? I think he would have. Lulu, Tidus, definitely... Right, Bodyguard had one. Okay, excellent. Right, we know the setup now. So, let's get Thief prepped for ice. So that's going to need Slayer. Everyone's Victor now, apart from Riku and Kimari. What we want to get is Yuna's Victor as well, once we get into the loop. So let's get everyone else prepared. Tidus doesn't matter. You, it doesn't matter. Actually, what we will do... Yes, LG, my man! What is happening, bro? Great to see you on the stream, man. How's it going, LG? Yes, Return of the Geek. We've got some updates as well. We've got some changes. I've updated the overlay, the thumbnail, the description. I'm just making sure that the save state at Macalania is where it needs to be. And now we can... So we've got the +5 on that Seeker's arm ring because she can now tank one of the Flan's attacks. I think Auron with the +10 allows him to tank 2 of the attack, maybe actually, or he can heal. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate the feedback, honestly. Ah, no, we can't have Auron in +10, so we're going to have to give him something neutral here. Or +5. Has he got anything? Has he got any other magic defense, or is it just that +3? So we can't have that one. It's just going to have to be that. I don't think the 3% is going to make any difference, but we'll see. Evade encounter, death touch, and overdrive modes. Everyone's Victor apart from Yuna, who is stoic. We can get her Victor though soon. How's it going, LG? How's the channel going, man? It's growing so fast these days. That Lulu video putting out some serious work, man, for you. I loved it though. It was great. Yeah, I just thought the change in the save state was probably necessary, to be honest, because imagine us doing Altana, imagine us doing Evray, then Altana, then Highbridge, then Natus, and then messing up in the Calmlands. I just think it's a bit too much, so saving after Natus feels like it's kind of the beginning of Act 3, almost. Like, I've always found Natus as quite a big checkpoint, so we're saving here instead. Because what that means is, we've... But what that meant to the save is I needed to adjust everything. So I needed to adjust the Gil, I needed to adjust the overdrives, which I actually forgot to do, the money, the equipment, all the rest of it, the items, the customization, that sort of stuff. So it's just kind of putting us back into a position where we would have been after Natus. So yeah, agree. Probably a good call, probably the best call. The trouble is though, Auron, Yuna and Riku didn't have an overdrive after Natus, so we're going to have to get us into that position. Right, no one's got dupe stuff, so that's good. Right, what we'll do is then we'll get ourselves into an encounter. Now, because we're in battle, let's see if we can bring up the far plane editor and see if we can adjust Riku's overdrive to 0. Right, that's good news, because what I want us to do... But can we adjust Yuna's? Yes, we can. And can we adjust Auron's? Right, yes, we can. Okay, so... let's do this. Another grenade. So this is where it gets a bit tricky, because what we actually need is we need both Riku in SOS here and we need Lulu to survive. So, and that's not going to happen. So I think the only way out here is Kimahri comes in. He must put the Flan to sleep. Excellent. Now the backup strat is that we bring in Auron before the Flan if we need to. What we'll do is though, we will, hang on, how much? It can't have that much. 22. And it's weak to thunder. No, let's not mess about. Let's just bring in Auron. Actually. And take this bad boy out. Right, so that's done. So, Riku can just chill for a minute because what we need to do is get her into double overdrive. Excelente. And we need Kimahri here. Now, Riku can just take this out with grenades. So that's fine. She can't die now because what I am going to do though now actually is I'm just going to adjust my save. So I'm actually going to go back to the save sphere and give myself a new save state with this. Oh, I've done it again though, because Riku... Right, I need to get myself into a position. I know this is a bit of a fuck about with the start, but I need to put myself in a position where we... I can go back and save and actually kind of start this attempt again. Because, and it's not the attempt's fault, it's my fault for messing about with the... with all of the save states, but I think it's the right call. So, this bloody pad. Right, I've got an idea. Right, I just need to get myself in a situation where Riku doesn't have an overdrive, and then I can basically start this attempt again. So, because I kind of want to get myself set up as I was after Natus, then go back, then save. Well, it's the best outcome though, because I can half do this risk-free. See, he doesn't get it there. Let's just defend, because there's a chance here that... Alright, I don't think we're going to die. No. Alright, it's because we're in the battle phase. It's because we're in the battle that I need to adjust Riku's overdrive. So... Party, battle, Riku, overdrive, 0. Excellent. So, Tidus, Yuna doesn't, Auron doesn't, Kimahri, Waka, Lulu does, Riku doesn't. Excellent. Right. How much health have you got? 621. Okay, right, we can run back now because we can almost like start this attempt again. So, I know this is a bit of a slow start, but I kind of want to make everything a bit fair and square. I don't mind the setup being different because I would have used this setup anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I've just got to kind of move Riku's overdrive mode back before I forget. back to, it would have to be to Slayer. So we're in a position now, apart from the gill and the items, which I can move back, because I've only used a few grenades and the gill's gone up a little bit. I can put that back as well. We're basically in the same position as we were after we defeated Natus. So, if I remember, I think it was 82 grenades. Just checking. Oh, there we go. $82 grenades. Right, let's get that edited back in. 82. And the gill, that was 125690. 125690. Okay, excellent. Right, the party, the overdrive. Yuna's got 0, Auron's got 0, Riku's got 0. Perfect. Right, this now becomes our save state. So this is 143, and it's also 149. Right, excellent. Right, we can basically now go back to... We can basically go back and do what we needed to do there. So, Slayer, Slayer, Sleep Strike. The bloody pad's playing up. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Right. Apologies about that, but we can move on now. We've now got a new save state in Macalania, which is excellent after the Seymour fight, and we can move on. LG, how's it going, man? How's things on the channel? What's next? What's coming up? What's the next challenge on your mind? For me, I've got absolutely shitloads of content to produce and do. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, it's partly because I'm streaming live from the living room right now, and it's a bit harder to to push out, to do a lot of content when I haven't got the office. But once I've got that back renovated, things are going to move a lot quicker. Oh, nice, man. Got Expedition 33. That is something on the radar for sure. Right, this is the best encounter we could have hoped for. How's the Masters mod coming on? Right, there we go. So, what we need is Kimari in as a bit of a fail-safe. Because if we don't get that, what we need now is Yuna in to defend, and then actually we need to swap out Riku and bring in my man. Because everyone here can tank the damage. I'm just waiting until Kimari can put this thing to sleep. That's it. Perfect. Now we bring in Riku, and we can chance it with Lulu. Lulu can put Riku in Null Frost. So we just defend there. Riku can take this out because she's actually going to get up to 80% there. And what we can do is now we can swap her back. It's funny how we end up kind of with the slowest team as well. Captain, Nurse. What we can do is now is give her Daredevil and SOS Haste. And then she'll be able to get the rest of the 20%. So that's Riku done. What we need to do in this second match, though, in this second encounter, is actually get Kimari into SOS as well. So Surfers up front. Right, LG in the chat saying, just bought Expedition 33. Nice, man. What a game that is at the moment. Going to try and stream tonight. I'll be looking to check that out as well. So let me know when you are. Want to get it over with before the 25th, which is when I'm leaving for a couple of days. I'm still torn on whether or not I should be doing LPs again or just stream more often. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. This challenge is almost kind of like a long play via live streams, and there's a lot of content you can basically do with it. You see, hang on, just a minute. I've just got to put these guys. That's it. That's what I want. Yeah, there's a lot of content you can do with these live streams though, and I find if you can pump out, like, if you can chop it up and stuff, and if you can really kind of get your you know, a lot of content from it, which I'm aiming to do at some point, is chop this up into like reels and stuff or whatever. I think it's probably. But I know you like the long plays, and I like the long plays as well. Let's get Riku back into overdrive. I've got to mess with her equipment as well. Right, Kimari's in SOS, which is perfect. We should be able to get Riku into overdrive as well. Kimari can go into the back now for Yuna. And now we can just take this out with grenades. So, next step is to get Yuna's Victor overdrive mode, which is going to take a bit. So let me check far plane, see how far we're getting on. So yeah, it is tough, man. I mean, all of the big FF content creators, they just do challenges, really. Apart from Dansko8, he does a lot of kind of mixed bag stuff, doesn't he? And he's got great following, so... And I know you like the long plays. What were you thinking in terms of the long play versus the streams? Because I know the Masters mod, that's kind of coming to an end, isn't it, really? Right, Victim is not Victim. Victim is Victor, I believe. So we've got her set up, we've got Kimari set up. Right, let's get Yuna's Victor overdrive mode. It just makes things so much easier. Oh, he's not equipped with SOS, for God's sake. What a mess about. Okay. Knew there was something I forgot. Right, we'll have to get him back. As long as Tidus is in the front line. LP videos never really got much engagement. They don't, but I suppose it's what you do though with that long form content. So again, I messed up with Riku here. I should have put her into Slayer for this strat. We're trying to grind for Yuna's Victor overdrive mode here before we go to the Calmlands. Just makes getting Yuna's overdrive a hell of a lot quicker. I just need to be careful about what I mix here because I don't want everything to die. Right, there we go. Okay, and because Riku's in, what is it? It's Daredevil. It's taking a while for us to get her, take a couple of turns for us to get her overdrive back. She's in SOS haste though, so it shouldn't take so long. Great to see a few of you in the chat. Hope you're all enjoying your Friday. It's absolute scorcher in the UK this weekend. Right, that should be Riku's overdrive. That's perfect. And now we can just grenade this. Excellent. Echo Arm Guard. Nice silence ward there for Waka. Okay, whilst we're trying this, we'll go for Slayer until we can get Kimahri's overdrive, and then we'll start pumping out the free stone breaths. So as long as the Surfer is in the front line, we shouldn't lose, and we can just double map everything. Wonderful. Yeah, I agree, man. It is difficult regarding LPs versus live streams, and to be honest, the long plays, they kind of, yeah, they take a lot of time. Right, we're good now. So we can put Riku back. Put him back in the back row. Give him Slayer. Also give him SOS. Remember, it's only the front three that can't have the same stuff. As for the rest, it doesn't really matter. And actually, let me just check Yuna's. Yeah, victims going down. It's actually an error on Farplane. That one overdrive mode should actually say Victor, not Victim, because Victim's already there. This way, we just get 3 Victors. So if I now click on the party again, Victims at 93. So actually, we could do this on Mount Gagazet and get exactly the same outcome, but better drops. I actually think I'm going to do that instead. So we're going to motor on towards the monster arena. And towards... I need to fight the brothers. I need to fight Defender X, actually. I need to fight the brothers. And then I need to... I need to trail up Gagazet, come back down without touching the save sphere, because I want the items, and then we'll start capturing. Slayer, Daredevil, they're in SOS, that's perfect. Right, let's motor on. So, there's a fair bit to do before we start capturing, but I am going to leave the Chimera Brain and the Malborough to the end, because they're the risky two. Well, the Chimera Brain is the risky one, because technically we haven't captured that yet, and the Malborough is pretty much an auto win, but it's going to take an hour to capture. So, you know, we could do some creative strategies there, but I kind of want to capture it legit. Very interesting first encounter, but actually this is an ample time for us to use Kimahri, because either Kimahri, with this setup, either Kimahri and or Riku can get us through every fight. Sometimes both. We have to use both in the context of the Chimera Brain. Now, for me, this is arguably the worst encounter here. Oh, did I get a... Did I get a critical grenade there? That's nice. Right, what am I going to use? I'm going to use a hazardous shell, so actually I need to use a second grenade here. Then I need to mix... I think this is hazardous grenade. Yes. Right, that's good damage output there because we've actually got a couple of turns now to get Riku. I need to swap her weapons on the... I doubt we're going to finish her off. It's only got 93. I doubt we're going to get a full overdrive here, which isn't the worst thing. It just means we don't start the next fight with Riku and Kimahri, which is quite risky. But there are things we can do. I mean, we could have wasted an Al Bhed potion there. Well, we got a mega potion, very nice. What we can do is just start the next fight. Hopefully we can get Riku's overdrive up, because I think it looks like it's about 80%. Then either use her or bring in Kimahri. It's probably the worst encounter on the Calmlands. Everything else is pretty much manageable. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. We can bring in Riku. We can buy some turns. Have I got haste on, for God's sake? There we go. Then we can bring in Kimahri, and then we use Stone Breath. And that takes everything out. So now we're back up to square one, which is good. And at all of this point, Yuna's getting those lovely ticks towards her Victor Overdrive mode. That's just going to make getting Yuna's Overdrive so much easier. And so much... so less risky as well. Okay. Right, what do we actually want from this? I suppose we've got infinite gil on Mount Gagazet, so actually I don't think it matters. So this, no. This, no. This, we may as well. This, no. This, yes. This... MP for Auron, that's weird. This, absolutely. And what items have they got? We may as well stock up. And we'll stock up on power distillers. Right. Oh, I need to see this as less as possible. Yeah. Grenade. I'm sure it's double grenade, then hazardous shell. And then we heal it if we need to. So we're going to get 2 rounds of healing here. So that's going to be what? 500,000? No, it's not going to be enough. So let's just get as many turns in with Riku as we can. I need to swap the weapons after this fight. I've said that now 4 times. Oh god, there's all sorts of flies in my living room. Might defend. We're just going to have to pray and hope that we can get a good encounter next. Yeah, this is gone. Lovely. So it's not an issue, it's just we're not fully set up for the next encounters. So what I actually want to do is run to the monster arena. Can I get enough turns here? Because this one isn't a problem. Right, yes I can. So, yeah, hazardous shell, and now we basically do the same thing. Trouble is, if we get a double critical, which is not very likely. What I will tend to, I'm going to keep Yuna in. I might as well keep Waka in as well. Yeah. Right, can please someone remind me in the chat after this battle to swap weapons, please. I swear for MP, that MP sword for Auron is for zombie attack spam. I've never ever understood why they give us like weird weapons like that for random characters. It's like basically giving, oh, it could be for like full break actually. You might, I suppose you might end up getting full break at this point of the game. Maybe. I haven't played a regular playthrough in absolutely yonks. Am I going to get enough turns? No. But I will survive. I will be able to get Riku's overdrive up in the next round. Providing we don't need it. So, but we're heading to the monster arena. We're going to pick up the weapons, then we're going to shoot over to the brothers. We're going to defeat the brothers, and then we are going to fight sorry, we're going to do Defender X first. I always forget about Defender X. Right, let's just double check our equipment. Yeah, everyone's doing good. We're actually back to square one with the capturing, by the way, LG, because in the previous attempt, I fucked up against the Marlborough, and I've decided to start a new attempt. So we're actually on attempt 25, all the way from the very beginning of the save state. So we've captured nothing so far. With the power of the Daredevil Overdrive mode coming in clutch there. And the power of SOS Slayer Stone Breath Kamari. Absolute beast mode. Right. Pay attention, Jick, because I need to do two things here. I need to bring in Riku. I need to Albed Potion. Swap weapons. Fuck yes, thank you. Right, how do we get through this now? Albed Potion. Swap for Auron. Auron defend. Riku comes in with double distiller. This should be fine. Even if Waka gets hit. Yes. Waka can escape. Auron can escape. I'm not looking to kill this. I'm not looking to capture it either. Get the fuck out of there, Auron. Jesus Christ. What I've just realised I've forgotten as well is my steel for the Calmlands. I wonder what that could have been. Shit. I forgot to steal. Let me have a quick look. I'm so used not to stealing at this point. I think it probably could have been a sleeping powder or a dream powder. Oh well. Oh well. Right. Riku's okay. Auron, let's just put him in defense mode again. Right, just get the fuck out of there, mate. Stop being a hero. Now you can escape. Right, good. That's good. That's a good Malbra. That's fine. So let's get the nurse on healing duty. Trouble is now we've got Riku not in SOS. And I've realised we did not need to use that Alpad potion, for fuck's sake. What we're going to do here. So I don't know why I used that. I think it was because actually of a previous strategy we had on the Malbra where we had like Whacker in SOS or something like that. Oh well. We'll figure it out. And she's got no overdrive. Fuck. That's why I keep her in. Oh. I wasn't concentrating on the Malbra. Yes, Beak. Saying. Capturing before defender. What do you think, LG? Do you think it's worth it? Shall we, actually? Shall we capture before the defender? It makes no difference because we're only getting far plane wins. And we don't need to use the Shining Gems. And we will not have use for... Oh, we might have use for the Chocobo Wing, actually. Been a while, Beak. What you saying? Good to see you on, man. Thanks for checking this out. Right, that Riku move has really fucked things up here. So, let's just have a bit of... Let's get the capture weapons anyway. I don't know, should we capture before Defender X? The thing is, Defender X actually is a bit of a coin toss. We've got to play the Darkness Lottery. So, it's a case of, can Bahamut survive what we need him to survive? I think he has to survive 2 or 3 attacks. So let's open the monster arena anyway, and then we can buy the weapons, and we can start having a think. We might be able to capture a couple of enemies. Right, let's see the weapons. We're going to buy one for all of the lads. And Riku, just in case. Let's check out his items. Holy water. Right, we're going to buy some of that. I've been doing some testing on Natus, which I actually will be streaming now. So thank you for your feedback on the chat poll. I've got some fucking crazy equipment strats lined up for Natus. Not for Natus, for Flux. What a battle that's going to be. It's going to be very short. Very, very short battle. But, yeah, got some fucking crazy items I need to get before then. Crazy setup I got to do before then. Oh, Auron's not got an overdrive either. Oh, that's a bad mistake. We just got to hope we don't get a Quirl from here or a Malbra. From here until the end. Doubt it. I very much doubt it. There is one way out of this, which is... a preemptive strike. If we get a preemptive strike, we might be able to get out of this situation. It's not a very favourable situation. I've completely fucked up my preparation work. Let's see if we can fuck about with this. Right, this ain't bad, because what we can do is we can actually... Was this a preemptive strike as well? I'm just going to check it on the replay. Because if it was, this fucking crazy. Yeah, it was as well. It was a preemptive. Oh, this is insane. Because we can bring Lulu in and get Riku into SOS here, so... Yeah, let's swap. Let's bring Lulu in. It's not ideal, right? But it's better than nothing. So, Lulu puts Riku in SOS. I'm just thinking now, is there anything else we can actually do? So, or do we have to go for the Stone Breath? Like, is there anything we can do with Riku? Oh yeah, there is actually. We can we buy Riku some time? We might be able to get her a couple of turns here. And then bring in Kimahri. Oh, Riku is just so fucking quick. It is unbelievable. Now we bring in Kimahri. Now we Stone Breath. What the f... Has he not got SO... Huh? What's gone on there? Oh, God. I fucked up. For God's sake, man. Right, this might be a... This might be a short attempt. Let's see if we can make it there. I fucking very much doubt we're going to be able to make it. Right, let me just see how many fucking turns we can actually buy ourselves here. Can we get rid of the skull with the items we have? $1,000. Is that going to be enough? Oh, we're just one fucking short, man. We're one turn short. This is probably a GG. Is there anything we can do? What about a power break, maybe, from Auron? It's actually better to keep Riku in, though, because she's got... Surely, though, chances... And we've got both of our touches out. I think the best play is probably Auron Power Break. Yeah, that saved the run. Right, you get the fuck out of there, for God's sake. B is attacking now, so... Let me see if I can get rid of the Flan. Nice, nice. We're getting some good RNG. Right, what's this health here? Let's have a look. What a turnaround! What a turnaround with this crock of shit. God almighty, this is a very exciting start to the Calmlands. Right, 2.5k. This is not fun. Okay, so... And it's doing about 400 damage. And Lulu was not in defend. Oh, don't need you. I need the nurse. Ideally, though, we actually want Kimahri to hit this, to finish this off. Right. What a turnaround, though, this is. Have I got anything? I suppose I could use some of these. Now, I don't need another one of them. I need that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't think it'd do that much. Okay. Not the best calm lands, but we've got there. Lulu, though, what a tank. What an absolute tank. That plus 20% health coming in clutch. Just get you back up. Although it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. The only encounter we're going to have an issue with is the Chimera, I think. And even then, no, yeah, we're going to have a problem with the Chimera. If we get a Chimera, pretty much GG. If we don't, we're good. But Riku's back in a good space. That power break, that was the move. That's probably the move. That's the move since Evrae Altana. Right, let's not get carried away though. Whew, made it. Wonderful. Because this used to be the save state, but I've moved it to just after, what's her name? Just after Natus. Right. What we have here, though, is the opportunity for a steal. And then we go into Riku with a Chaos Grenade, I believe, and then we bring in the nurse. But we've got to avoid an attack from darkness. So we're playing the Mega Darkness Lottery here. Let's check Aeons, because Hitman's going to have to... Ooh, the strategy I had in mind had him at double... double, what's her name? Double Mega Flare. It just means I don't think we're going to be able to do it with one Mega Flare. 64 minus 7. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I think we might have to go back and go and get... Because we can't go forward. Because to go forward we need Defender X. To go back... What's the play here? What's the play? I reckon it's go back. I think it's go back. We get Yuna and Overdrive. Should have thought about this at the start. You know, I was just a bit excited to get capturing and get into the Calmlands. I reckon it's go back. It's get Yuna and Overdrive in Macalania, because we can easily do that. Then we've got to come back, or we chance it against Defender X. If we don't win, we start again. Because I'm thinking we need Grand Summon into Mega Flare, tank 2 attacks, either one through darkness, one not through darkness, or just tank them. I think it's a Fire Arga and then another Mega Flare. But we won't be able to do that in the current setup because we used Bahamut's Overdrive versus Natus. I think we go back. I'm going to try go back. I know it's a bit of a mess about. Apologies about this. What we do need, though, is... we need to swap this guy to Victor. And we need to equip him with... what's probably best around it? Yeah, Sleep Strike, actually. So, pray. Yeah, this is fine. You're back to paying full attention now, LG. I guess this actually isn't fine because we've got Riku in Daredevil. Oh, this is just overdrive mode, juggling. Let's try this. What are you on? 624. So that's great, and you're not poisoned. Right. Let's bring you in. Power break you again. Now you're under darkness and power break. Right. Wonderful. Swap weapons. Now, good to have you back, LG. Wonderful. And Kimari's in defend. That's good. See, in a normal challenge, you'd just steal from this and it'd all be good. Oh, what a tank. What a tank he is, Kimari. It doesn't matter who kills it. I just need to know how much health it's got. 335. Right. Do I do something creative here, actually? I'm actually going to take her out of evade encounter. I'm going to put Kimari in. What the fuck is that? Evade encounter. Because now, because he's in Victor, he'll get a full overdrive after this. Have some of that. Some of your own medicine, mate. Some of your own grenade medicine. Did it work? Oh, we have come back from the claws of defeat. Let's get the team set up. Right, we're in a good space. Let's get you into that. You're in Slayer. You're in Daredevil. That's good. You're in Capture. We need piercing on that. So let's put piercing on Auron's capture weapon. No, I purposely changed Riku's weapon to alchemy before I moved Kimari to SOS Overdrive. Because I knew someone would pick it up. Because I've just had to switch her back from alchemy. So I knew someone had picked that up. Not the encounter I wanted. This puts us in a very, very risky situation. Right, Kimari goes back to Victor. It's the only way because we haven't got Auron as a backup now. Usually we've got him with Shooting Star as a backup, bit of a backup. I was about to end the run myself, but I managed to stop myself and think, no, someone's going to pick up. Then I've got double equipment, but I picked it up myself, which was very fortunate. So we're back to just Riku having full overdrive here. Let's just pray we don't get another Chimera Brain. Oh, this is a nice encounter. This is one we can get lots and lots. Let's just defend. Yeah, we got lots of turns to play with. I must change my weapons after this. Please remind me. Lots of turns. See, we've even got another return, so we're guaranteed to get Riku's overdrive back. Kimahri can chill in the back. So can Riku. Soft armlet Gordon Gaze. Nice. Let's just check them out. Get some decent equipment in the Calmlands, to be fair. The real prizes, though, are on Mount Gagazet. Oh, that is just beautiful. Double slot with Stonewood. And then Stone Touch for Auron. Very nice. Right, we're back. We're back. Kimahri's back. The mighty Ronso. Finally back. Okay, right, SOS now. Slayer, Daredevil, perfect. What a mess about this is, never mind. Have I got double overdrive? Let me just double check. Yes, I have. And I've just put him back into SOS. Perfect. All this in aid of getting Yuna's overdrive, which actually I don't think we're far off getting Victor. Oh, 82. Yeah, we are quite a fair way off. So we've got to go back. We've got to go there to come back. It's like a bloody Oasis album. We've got to go there to come back to fight Defender X. It's all part of the fun. And there's me thinking we were going to do all the capturing today. I think we might get everything done up until Malborough / Chimera Brain, and then it's probably going to be Monday. Unless the house is free on Sunday. Which I don't think it is. All that off-road things still there. Right. Bodyguard coming in with the Stone Breath. This blue magic is busted. SOS Kimahri Slayer with double overdrive and Stone Breath is just elite level combo. Okay. Let's bring you in, actually. Might be able to capture these. Must change weapons. Must change weapons. As in, change weapon order. So they're going to be on 700. Let's get Riku in overdrive first, and then we can worry about capturing. God, she's got so many turns. That bloody critical then. Typical. Let's swap out for someone quick. No, probably need Tidus here. Even Tidus can't get a turn. It's a bit shit. No. Let's... just so we don't have to defend. Ah. No, there's no way I can do this. It's okay. We'll capture in the next round. Oh, I should have left Auron in. He would have got overdrive then. I'm not with it today. It's been too long since I've been on. Is there anything decent we can give him, to be fair? No, not really. Okay. Are we looking on health? That's good. I'm sorry, Mage. I'm not going to speak to you today. This isn't bad, this one. It's the one with the mechs. That's the problem, because we have to get rid of the mechs first. With this one, I think we've just got enough turns. Yeah. It's actually the same as the previous encounter. I think we've just got enough turns to get our overdrive back. Maybe 2 grenades could have took them out, actually, and we could have probably got there. So, Auron, what have Coels ever done to you? They have caused me annoyance, to be fair, because they require me to swap weapons constantly with bloody Riku. So they're an absolutely pain in my arse. Right, he's got 60% now. That's wonderful. Yeah, we'll just bring in Mr. Stone Breath. All this time, though, Yuna's been getting that Victor Overdrive mode count up, which is fantastic. Right, what we're doing now, we're getting Yuna into SOS. So, we need... we need a Blaster Mine. The good old Blaster Mine strat on the Snowflan. And then we can bring in Lulu. Use some black magic. Yeah, even though she can tank an attack. Actually, no, what do we actually need here? We need Riku in... I think it's probably best SOS Null Frost. Yuna can defend. You're coming in for my man. Right, you can't get a second turn, so we have to use this. No, it's because you got Null Frost. Right, bear with me. Right, back to haste. Now use Null Frost. Now use this. Okay. Now we get the overdrive back. I still haven't changed them bloody weapons. Oh, actually, I need to take Kimari out. That's a thought. So we'll get you back to full overdrive. Then we'll put you into SOS. SOS Null Frost, which is a guarantee in this challenge. So we'll take you out. We can actually give Auron now Ice Ward, which is fantastic. Right, now you're back in that. Let's bring you into Null Frost. So everyone's kind of protected now. Yuna can tank a what's her name? We've got Magic Break anywhere kind of knocking about. No, we haven't. So everyone's kind of safe. So he's got a White Brace and no one else has got Magic Defense +5. Let's just guarantee that you have the Null Frost Targe. Right, 5-4-6 with Yuna should be able to tank this. Perfect. We'll just defend until Yuna gets damaged. And she should be able to out-heal the damage on herself. I reckon that was max roll. I do. I reckon that was max roll. She got Ice Ward, actually. That's a thought. Yeah, that's got to have been max roll, that first one. That did like 520 damage. Surely. Oh, that was max roll. Bloody hell. It's the power of that 5% coming in clutch, you know. Well, we'll just keep Auron's health topped up as well. Oh, come on. Pick someone else. Pick Yuna, please. And when I meant pick someone else, I meant pick Yuna. Okay, I got an idea. Just to save her. Let's bring someone shit in, like... No, we'll just bring him in. He can escape. Now it's only a 50-50. Nice. And I suppose we can heal. Nice. And Yuna gets the victor. Gets the one notch on the victor. So we've now got Yuna in SOS, which is wonderful. Let's just bring him back to whatever he was on before. I think it was magic plus 3%. Sort my OCD lineup out. And we're good. What we do need, though, I've just thought, is probably Yuna in MP Stroll. Lovely. That works so fast. And back to that. Cure her up. Right, we're good. Back to the Calmlands now. Back to Defender X. If we fucking lose to Defender X, I'm going to be pissed. But I reckon Chaos Grenade, evade an attack, into Yuna. We do a Mega Flare. We tank a few attacks. Either with evade or defend or something, because it will be under darkness. I think it's one Fire Blast, fucking Pokemon. One Fire Arga. Right, hang on. No. No, 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 no. Just to be on the safe side, I'm actually going to get Auton an overdrive as well. Yep. I think that's the best play. Sorry. Sorry again. But, you know, safety first in this sort of challenge. What we use it on, I don't think matters. The fact that we've got a shooting star in the kitty is what matters. And it's only 2 battles, both of which are free. So there's one. Always safety first, LG. It's the key rule in any no sphere grid challenge with this game, I find. Safety first. Lovely jubbly. Right. So we've got all of our overdrivers in the back row. Excellent. You're absolutely spot on. LG in the chat saying, the last time I wasn't safe, all of the captures disappeared and all of that hard work disappeared. So for the sake of a couple of extra battles, which have took what, like 1 minute, it's yeah, it's definitely the way forward. Safety first. Everyone's got an overdrive. Wonderful. Should have done this at the start. Never mind. Right, I knew there was something we needed to do. He doesn't really matter. The next thing after we've captured the brothers, ideally, is we could try and find Kimari and SOS Haste. Oh, this is the most horrible encounter. I'm sure it's double grenade. Yeah, regardless of whether one is... this is going to do 1500, so that's good. We've got a good roll there. Oh, you bastard. Right. I can buy myself some time if I use... Right, I'm going to use an Albed here. Did I just fucking use the wrong item? For God's sake, man. Oh. I'm so stupid. What did I use there? An Arctic Wind, maybe. I'm just checking. Yeah, used an Arctic Wind. That's okay. Oh, what an idiot. This has not started well, this stream. And to get this one, I might not even be able to make this one. 1, 2, 3. That is amazing. That is actually unbelievable what has just happened there. the fact that I am able to do that was unbelievable with Riku. She is just so good. I'm pretty sure in the previous encounters I was able to get Riku's overdrive back. Has she not got SOS haste on? Or is it the fact that I'm using all of those turns at the start? No? She's properly equipped. This is a fucking horrible battle. Have to play the Darkness Lottery. Any of these can be captured. Let me have a look. 60, 125. Right. Can both of those be taken out maybe by Tidus? I think so. I think we use an energy rain. And I think we keep the Coerl under 15, over 1500, which is wonderful. Nice. Good stuff. Still haven't changed the weapons. It is becoming a bit of a joke now. Okay. Tidus coming in their clutch there, which was good. Good stuff. Right, we need him into ally now. Oh, what a dodgy start. Am I going to be able to get an overdrive here? Maybe. I tell ya, Riku is absolutely like the goat of the goats. Goat character, like the best ever. Honestly. Like, no other character can do what she can do in this game. Regardless of what challenge, what restrictions you put in place. I still haven't moved into fucking weapons as well. For God's sake. This is only taking so long because I'm having to click down 3 times every bloody time. Right, at least we start the next battle with a full overdrive and we get a soft bangle for our troubles. I just wanted to double check the shop again. Cheers, mate. Swap the weapons. Thank you, LG. I even forgot then. Right, so let's auto. And now let's manual. It's only the Riku ones I'm really concerned about. And that one, it's just them 3, I think, isn't it? We'll put the capture one at the top. And then what about these? Where's the... Here it is. Curative. You can go there. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Everyone is going to be in the where we need them to be. Slayer, Daredevil. You've got the good stuff. You've got the good stuff. Nice. Nice. Oh, less of this, please. Right, this should be a lot quicker now, getting her weapon, getting her overdrive back. Great to see so many of you on the chat tonight, man. Thanks for everyone for checking the channel out, checking the challenge out. Apologies about the slow start, but we've got there. So I'm hoping we get good RNG versus the Defender X. Otherwise, it's a bit of a wasted effort. Good stuff. Probably could have used a grenade there, actually. And then... we could have probably caught one of them. LG in the chat saying, surely you will get a preemptive Chimera Brain encounter in the next 6 months, trust. I bloody hope so, man. That's the only way we're defeating that, you know. Preemptive, Chaos Grenade, Mighty Guard. So actually, we can't do all the capturing until we've done the Ronso Brothers anyway. Because we've got enough shit for a Chaos Grenade. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Plenty for that. And then I think with an Albed Potion, actually, we can, with Auron, Kamari and Riku, we can actually survive the physical attack if that's what they go for. Which is wonderful. I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to get to Defender X. And it's absolutely going to kick my arse with its RNG. Hitting through darkness. You watch now. All of this fucking setup. All of this bullshit. Just to get absolutely handed a new one by Defender X. I've just got to double check actually it's AI. Just to see. We are cooking on the Calmlands though. Absolutely cooking, folks. Getting some good encounters now. No more of them bloody coerls. Getting some weapon drops as well. I'm hoping I'll be fine, LG. How is Yuna doing? That is a good question. Yuna is at 63 to go until Victor. Can Tidus buy himself some turns? Very slowly. Very slowly. The fact that we can Stone Breath the mech is just absolutely wonderful. Oh, I knew it'd be this. So, I'm just going to use my man and just pray I get the combo. Bye-bye, Mr. Marlborough. Bye-bye-bye. Just saves all that messing about. Oh, that's decent. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Nice. Have to do a bit of selling as well. So, what we'll do is we'll bring you in. I didn't think you had that. I thought you had that. Give you that. We'll change you to that. Okay. There are a reason not to capture before Defender X. It's because we could die to Defender X. Defender X is not a guarantee. We are playing the Darkness Lottery. This is a bit of a lengthy cutscene, so I'm going to try and... Although, we don't actually get any background music for this fight, and it's weird. So, I'm actually just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to... go for it. Right, what have you got? You've got SOS Haste. Right, I must remember to... steal. And what I want is... I want her Invicta. Because she's going to use... a Chaos Grenade here. Then we're going to go into... Then we've got to avoid one attack with a character. Then we've got to... what else have we got to do? Then we have to avoid attacks with Bahamut. But I don't like the fact that you... I don't like the fact that you don't have any battle music. Even that's probably going to fuck me over with the copyright strikes.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Oh, the graphics card looking banging there.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
Here he is, the big lumbering fool. Right, pray to the RNG gods. We're praying to Botter on the bench. We're praying to Datto on the right. We're praying to Lord Harris. We're praying to everyone. Every one of our RNG gods. So, little miss. Let's steal some Lunas. And we'll go into a Chaos Grenade. Perfect outcome. Number 1. Can we steal again? That's a good question. I didn't think of this last time. Will it counterattack Power Break? I need to have a look at the P Birdman guide, the UCG. So it's had one attack because it's got a bit of an AI in the fact that once it's been attacked a few times, it does a special attack. Targeted by 2 physical attacks is Blast Punch. 3 magical attacks. Well, what's an overdrive? Is that a physical or a magical? Blast Punch 100%. Blast Punch, though, does... Is that the one that does half health? Yeah, what does Blast Punch do? Again. Can Kamari get an overdrive here? Can he get Mighty Guard? Doesn't say he can. What does Blast Punch... Is Blast Punch the 50% attack? That's what I need to know. Yeah, it's got to be. Buster, no. Physical, maybe. I mean, it's only half health. Is Blast Punch the 50%? Oh, here we go. Delay weak. Current HP 50%. Okay. Right, let's power break it. Oh, that's a shame. We didn't get the second steel. Right, Uni's coming in. Oh, we didn't need to power break it. It's already been bloody chaos grenaded. Right, this is where the darkness lottery kicks in. So 1, 2, 3. Let's right, it's definitely going to attack, but it's still under darkness. And it's only been targeted by 1 magic attack. So it's not going to use Blast Punch yet. And it's just... Is it just used Haymaker, actually? I think we defend. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Get the fuck in. Yes! Let's go! Defender X, what a doddle. It's because we pray to the RNG gods, folks. SOS Bracer. Nah, we got fuck all. Thought we would. Wonderful. Wonderful. Riku's got nothing. Okay, move her back to Daredevil. The good thing about this, though, is we can go and do the brothers now. Once the brothers are done, we've got the Chocobo right there. So let's get our man, Mr. Blue Boy, set up. Stoic is probably the best one. Or is it Ally? I think actually it's Ally. It's probably the best. Because we can use it SOS Overdrive to our advantage. And we want the cutscene remover on. Even though that fucked up everything last time. So let's just pray that doesn't work. What I will do is put a save in. RNG God's coming in major clutch there, man. Major clutch. Yeah, we'll just jump straight in. The last time I tested this fight, the cutscene remover worked perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Even after the fight. So that is correct, LG. The next save state is just before Flux. And I have managed to defeat Flux in testing. But I'll be testing now again when we get there. Why not reach it before capturing? Because as soon as I hit that save state and save at that save sphere, I basically cannot get back down Mount Gagazet. That's why. To get up there, I've got Kamari in SOS, but as soon as I touch it... No, I will though, that's the thing. I can hardly defeat any of the enemies going back down the hill. I need Kamari in SOS. And the only way I do that is I've basically got to do everything. Then I've got to go and fight Flux. Flux, I've probably got it down to at the moment. And I will be doing the testing now. Because you've all fed back to me on the community post that you want to see the boss fight testing. Yeah, you have to touch it. You've got to save there, etc., etc. in order to activate it as a save state. Maybe I need to add that to the description, right, to the rules. Well, yeah, so the capturing, so I've got to get through Defender X, the Brothers, Mount Gagazet, The capturing in 3 locations. Well, no, because I need chocobo wings. So 3 locations, which I don't think should be a problem, apart from the cactars. They're going to be a fucking nightmare. What am I doing here? I'm preparing Kamari. Ally, and what's he got equipped for now? He's got the sensor and the plus 10%. That's great. Right. So.
Harmless.
We'll have the sound on for this one. Yeah, that's the idea. Do not fuck up the capturing. So I knew one of them was going to do a bulldoze. That's fine. Remember, I've got to draw out Mighty Guard, but I've got to draw it out whilst Biran is on his own.
This is the strength of Kimari.
There we go. Now I can lance it again and get a full overdrive. There we go. Wonderful. Now I'm going to use Mighty Guard. Busted. Probably his best Ronso. Well, outside of Stone Breath, probably his best Ronso Rage, in my opinion. Let's start to get his down. I think I get one more from... I think I get one more from Yenkai. Which one do we choose here? Obviously not self-destruct. Let's just lance it. And we'll wait for one of them to use bulldoze. There we go. Okay, so I can now use... I think I get one more, because I definitely get one more because of White Wind. There we go. He's going to White Wind now. At least he should. Don't get a... he should White Wind in a moment. There we go. Because if they White Wind and Mighty Guard while they're together, they both do it. They both get the they both get it. Right, now I go on the offense on him. So it's full steam ahead now with getting rid of Biran. But also, I must remember to finish this, A, with a full overdrive, and B, in SOS, which isn't, it's easier said than done, that. I might even have to use, I'm going to keep this overdrive just in case I need to use White Wind or another Mighty Guard for the quadruple elementals. Just double check. Yeah, I've got no more to get, which is good. So let's get rid of you, mate. That's fine.
You will pay for this.
I ain't paying for shit, mate. Now it's just 1 versus 1 now. which is fine. And he hasn't got protect, which is great. 15 damage. So it's just a case of me getting him into one-hit KO territory, and then I just get myself into SOS because I've got an overdrive. Right, I might get a critical there, so I'm going to just start using... Kimahri can do... I guess we need him in... like one Lancet away. Right, excellent. Nice, 130. Perfect. Now if we get a couple of return spheres here, that would be wonderful. This just sets up Kimahri for wonderful. Well, that ain't a bad drop, to be fair. No, it's not a bad drop. That's good as well. Oh, and everyone's safe. Beautiful. What do we do here? Ideally, I need Riku into SOS, back into SOS, so... and him with an overdrive as well. So I'm just going to... actually, I'm just going to go and get my steel from Mount Gagazet. Or do I go back to Macalania to get the steel? Oh, let's get the... let's get Kimahri back set up. Right, he's got everything but Bad Breath and Nova now, which is fantastic. And he's all set up for the Seymour Flux fight. You need to be put back into SOS. So, the ways to do that would be either Macalania, or we get a preemptive here and we mess about getting Riku into SOS that way. Because everything here is a triple battle, and everything here is Kimahri Stone Breathable while he's in SOS. That's why I keep double checking that he's got the setup. Right, busted. We got rid of all them bloody cutscenes. Right, let's get this Mega Potion. And so this is our first encounter. You see, we haven't got enough. Oh, I wish I would have got Riku into SOS Haste, man, because I would have got a Dream Powder. I've wasted 2 freaking steals now. Almost want to lose on this attempt now. Oh well. Here's what it is. We can do without the Dream Powders. Right, let's get this cash. Oh, this would have been nice. What is going to be essential as part of this is... and I won't spoil it yet, but we definitely need an SOS Reflect sheet. We need an SOS Reflect armor for a character. So, after saying we're going to complete the capturing today, we've done a grand total of fuck all capturing, so I do apologise, but we've set ourselves up for some capturing to come. Let's see if we can get a couple actually done now. We just need Riku back into SOS. Fucking hell, we got a haste armlet. Oh my god, the first one for Kimahri as well. That is busted. Off the first Bashora. My god, that is some good luck. What that means is we can have Kimahri in SOS haste now as well. That is busted. That is amazing. That's like live stream luck, man. That is incredible. Oh, we've got 2 Mega Phoenixes that we're not going to use. What that will give us, though, if we can get enough, is it will basically give us some an Auto Phoenix. And then we can sell that armor for absolute truckload of money. Right, here's where we can actually get Riku into SOS. Because we defend here, we bring in Lulu here. Then we bring in Kimahri for his Stone Breath. Stone Breath! Ah! Oh. I've just realised I did fuck up there. Because I had 2 characters in SOS, but it don't matter for Riku. We could have swapped weapons. I think I'll let myself off that one. So much good stuff. Right, we can swap that one. Counter attack, yep, that'll go for some good money. Don't think we need any of these Ice Lances anymore. Yeah, so we did kind of bend the rules there, but I think I'll let myself off. And we've got the Director with a full overdrive as well. So let's get the gang back together in their proper places with their proper equipment. What I will do is, before 8, I'll give myself till 8:05. Just let me check what the wife wants for dinner. Right, that ain't going to take me that long. So I can probably go till about 8:15. So let's see if we can actually get ourselves a couple of captures. So you don't need that anymore. You need this. Slayer, Daredevil. We still need to get her an overdrive. But we've got the Chocobo Man, actually. Right there. Right there. Which actually I'm going to take. And I'm just going to go and quickly get Riku an overdrive. From Macalania. But we can do this because we're on the ×4. We can do this rapid fire. Yeah, I can probably go till about 8:15. The only thing left to do now, obviously apart from capturing, is Yuna's Victor Overdrive mode. Then we've basically done everything, as well as the capturing. We've basically done everything we need to. Oh no, there's also Kimahri needs to learn Bad Breath, which I've tried out so far in the Seymour fights, and I can show you when we do go into the Seymour Flux testing in probably the next couple of attempts. But I've tried it with and without Bad Breath, and to be fair, it just doesn't work. So we need her with Slayer. We could probably actually do with Kimari here having Sleep Strike, and we'll give him that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Right, she should be able to get 3 turns now. Not steal. And, yeah, take them all out. Wonderful. So Riku's got a full overdrive. Appreciate everyone being with me tonight. Absolutely fantastic. Great. We've had loads of people in the chat. Great to see everyone joining the Jit Geek Challenge. Let's get Riku set back up. I hope you're all enjoying the hardcore Nuzlocke. And I hope the new setup and the new overlay and stuff it's a bit easier to follow on. So appreciate any kind of comments and stuff you can give me in the chat. I'm actually not going to give him that because there may be an instance where we need to bring Kimari and Riku in. So we'll just play that one by ear. Yeah, appreciate any support or feedback in the chat you've got. What can we give him? Yeah, we'll give him that. Overdrive modes. Right, we'll just check on Yuna's in a sec. Slayer Bodyguard, Thief Daredevil, Victor Director. So we've got a shooting star. How are we doing on Yuna's Victor mode? Party Overdrive Yuna 56. So we got a fair whack to go. We'll be doing a lot of grinding though on Mount Gagazet for some specific weaponry. A couple of pieces of armor I definitely need for the Flux fight. I must have. If not, the battle becomes completely luck based. And I mean completely luck based. But with the right equipment, so far, my strategy, it gets Flux down to around about an 80 to 90. I think it's an 80 to 90% victory, guaranteed victory. Right, we're going to ride one. We're going to go to the top corner. Because that is where I want the autosave from. And I think last time this was the best place to pretty much get everything. What we're also going to do is there anything actually we can give Whacker's capture weapon for now? Is there anything good? Obviously we can't equip it, but... Oh, we can give it zombie touch. That's a nice little... I don't think that's going to come in clutch, though. You give him evade and counter. Maybe piercing again? No. Dark touch is not bad. That would not be a bad shout, to be fair, against the Nebros. Yeah, why not? Let's give him that. Because we're going to need to fight the Nebros at some point. Right. What we doing? So, Oren's equipped. So let's just see if we can get a couple of battles in. We don't want the Flame Flan. We can't really capture the Flame Flan in this battle, really. We can only really capture it versus the Shred and the Nebrios. Because it's that it's the mech encounter that's the trouble. It's a very difficult encounter to navigate around without using loads of weapons, loads of items. So, this is an interesting one, because what we can do is we can actually use a blaster mine. Actually, let's see if we can... No, we won't. So let me figure this one out, because I reckon we might be able to capture everything here if we get a good roll with Lulu's magic. Depends, how much does it do? It's going to do more than 350, isn't it? No, it's not. Come on, Wax. Come on, if we can capture all these in one go, that would be just wonderful. Oh, got some good ranges there. Right. Buzzing. That's the hardest one to get as well. Now, are these enemies under 1-1? No. That's not a problem though. Because let's do that. And then we can do this. Grenade, antidote. Perfect. Now we bring in Yuna. Right, he should already have the Beastmaster. Main objective, though, is to get Riku back into SOS. I think it's 4 turns we've got with these. So we've got, like, plenty of time to get Riku in and use stuff like a grenade or something if we need to. Right, this is where we use a grenade. You're fucking kidding me. That didn't kill it. That's a bit of a joke, really. Ah, it's silenced anyway, actually. It can't do anything to us. What is annoying is that has run out of darkness. Oh, this is just annoying now. Can you get a turn in? No, you can't. Can you get a turn in? No, you can't. So you can't do any damage. And you're up next. Right. I've got a plan. Let's swap into Sleep Strike. I'm playing it steady because I need to navigate around these turns here. No, I don't need you. I need the nurse with the sensor. Fuck's sake, this pad. Oh, batteries are gone. Typical. I guess if Kimahri gets off asleep, that's good. Just so I'm being cautious. I'm going to... Oh, I haven't got... Oh, fuck, I haven't got null blows. Okay, that's not bad. Well, that's not in silence now. So. Wonderful. That's the best outcome I could have hoped for. Kimahri, you are just a legend. So we got B. Cheeky bit of chip damage. 23. So the most she can do is probably 15. Surely you got to capture this. Wonderful. Back to nurse. Let's just have a look what's going on with this situation. 282. Can we do Kimahri with Lancet and then Auton takes it out? Lancet will not take him back into... No, it won't. And Lancet needs to be below 322, so we can even get another Lancet in as well. Oh, it's got strong magic defense. Right, how are we looking on health? 272. I'm wondering if a Lulu half damage. Yep, that not bad. Chipping it down. I think we're good now. I think maybe a next turn and we're good. I don't want to risk it with Auton here. Okay. Auton should be able to take him out now. I think we've navigated this. Have you got the Beastmaster? Yes, you have. Oh, that is wonderful. Captured all three in one battle. What a team effort. Right, he didn't come out at the same time, so we'll bring him, put him back to this. And everyone stayed in SOS who we needed. We even got Riku back into SOS, into Overdrive as well. What a performance. So, I think with that said, folks, I think we're going to call this stream a night. What I will do is get on Boko, the stallion who mounts the world. Which, again, was a community poll doing. Boko, the stallion who mounts the world. Let's just get these folks sorted. We got your Auron with an overdrive. Yes, we have. Right. Let's put an auto save in. I'm not going to do... yeah, we'll call it a night. Been great to have you with us. If you have joined us in the chat, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the challenge. Been great to have you with us. Loved all the support in the chat and on the, yeah, just the viewership in general, really. Been amazing tonight. We've had 8+ people joining, which is fantastic. One of the highest we've had in a while. So appreciate the love and support. If you did enjoy the content tonight, feel free to drop the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Jit Geek community. And I will catch you all on the next one. As a good fellow FF Challenger always says, take it easy. Bye for now. Catch you all on the next one. Probably be about Monday, I reckon, the next one. So join in if you're about. Thanks a lot. Take it easy. Catch you on the next one. Over and out. Bye for now.